Hey homies, how's it going? Hey, I got another review for you guys today. I'm going to review for you guys today and give you a rundown for a movie called Bone Tomahawk. It came out in 2015, homies. It's directed by S. Craig Zahler, and it stars Kurt Russell as Sheriff Hunt, Matthew Fox as Broder, Patrick Wilson as Arthur, Richard Jenkins as Chicory. Ha! My bad, homies. And Lily Simmons as Samantha, homies. So check it out. Real quick, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the characters real fast. Kurt Russell plays, a elderly sheriff, on his way out. He's kind of just finishing up his time. It's kind of a crazy, interesting story because, it's also the dying days of the Old West, so it's a very, I don't know, I want to say poignant story for the end of a career, the end of an era. And then you have Matthew Fox, who plays Broder, this tough-talking gunslinger guy, and he's like a real fancy guy, You'll see him in the movie. Anyway, and then you got Lee Simmons, who's this doctor who's been kidnapped by some interesting people, let's just say that, right? I'll get into it a little bit more after I show you the trailer, right? So anyway, and Patrick Wilson plays Arthur, her husband, who's trying to get her back. And then we also have Richard Jenkins, who's playing Chicory, who's the sheriff's sidekick and also an elderly man. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to play for you the trailer real quick. And then after that, we'll get into the movie a little bit, alright? Okay, let's watch it.
Lean back. Tread right there. Bracing. This is going to penetrate.
Good evening. Civilized towns, you look a man direct in the face when you talk to him.
This isn't comfortable.
Well, it's not supposed to be.
There's a situation. Serious.
Mrs. O'Dwyer was abducted.
She is my everything, and those savages have got her. God knows what they're doing to her, and every second that we delay.
You know who did this?
I don't have a name.
How many of them do you think there are?
It won't matter. You have no chance against any number of them.
I'm coming with you.
No, I need you here.
And this is what the backup's for, to help an emergency, not stay back. I'm coming.
We're making a 5-day journey in 3 days, riding along and sleeping the bare minimum.
I don't know what's west of here. No cattle trail or anything else goes in that direction.
If our horses die before we get there, or we go into hostile territory, weak and foggy with exhaustion, we won't rescue anybody.
Don't be scared. I am a friend.
You aren't.
Damn you!
You had no cause. If you want to question my morals, do it later.
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts,
Which we are about to receive.
Ambush!
What you guys think of that trailer, right? So check it out. This movie is really interesting because it's not just a old western kind of movie. It's also a horror slash thriller, And it's crazy because you got these what the movie calls troglodytes, right? They're like a weird tribe of people that live in this cave, and they don't talk. They have these little holes in their trach right here with bone that they make their own little sounds and communication styles, but you don't really learn too much about them. You learn through the story how it progresses, and you'll see, all the things of how these particular people interact with the world. they're cannibals, homie. So they're going after regular people, you know, for a meal. Right? And unfortunately, they kidnap Samantha, which is the doctor for this tiny little town in the Old West. So her husband, Arthur, gets a hold of the sheriff, and he's like, hey, homie, you gotta help me get my wife back, bro. And the sheriff's like, well, what are we gonna do, man? And the problem is that Arthur wants to go along, right? But he shouldn't be doing this because he's got a broken leg, and it's really bad. It's so bad he might actually lose this leg if he keeps hurting himself with it. But, you know, you get determined when you care about your hind leg. You know what I mean, Holmes? So anyway, he's trying to go get her too, you know? So they recruit Bruder, who's this gunslinger guy, and he has a reputation and a record. But the problem is that these two vatos actually don't like each other too much. But I don't want to get into that too much. I want you to watch the movie and tell me what you think. So anyway, this movie deals with a lot of themes, you know? Like I said, it's a horror movie, it's a western, and it's also a thriller, you know? And these troglodytes, they are very interesting, and they're scary in the sense that it's a force of nature almost, you know what I mean, homies? Like, this thing is coming at you. You don't even know it, you can't hear it, you can't sense it. It's just before you know it, they're upon you. You know? So check it out, homie. You gotta watch this movie, for me, alright? And then you gotta tell me what you think, okay? Because, like, this movie tripped me out, Holmes. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was, you know? And you can check it out on Amazon Prime, homie. So if you got Amazon Prime, you get to watch it for free. You know? Well, as free as you can be on Amazon Prime anyway. So yeah, check it out, homies. There's a lot more to the story than what I said. You know, I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. But I'm telling you, like, visually this movie is stunning. You know, the story is great. It's superb. And, you know, it's just well shot. So check it out, homes. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video, homies. And do me a favor. If you can, drop me a like and a comment down below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, why don't you subscribe, homies? I appreciate it when you do. So anyway, thanks for coming and checking me out today, man. I'll catch you guys later. Feed me, homes. I'm out.